Hey, what's going on, guys? This is the Just Thai Noun Show. Just T-A-I, not T-H-I like the food. Shouts to that awesome Thai conversation I had in the sauna. Yo, this is awesome. Thank you guys for coming in. This is Santi, and I want to tie. Combine your mind with your heart and your gut mind. Connect all those circles. Let whatever come out, and just see what you have to say, not somebody else, you know? Terrific. So, what I got today, I was walking, coming back from a cool day with my daughter, and it was going through my head on how people look at the Apple Corporation. Got the MacBooks, got the iPhones, got the iPods in the past. Shout outs to the iPod Nanos, man. I used to have those. So with the Apple, you see how people get mad at them because you're not able to customize their devices as opposed to rooting an Android device, so you could put like apps and change the settings around and do all this other stuff so that it can seem like it's your device. Like, yo, I can customize this, and not it didn't come all these pre-installed things, or it's just an environment that I'm forced to work in. I can't really manipulate it the way that my thoughts wants to manipulate the environment and the situation. That's how Apple comes off. And they're real snob. People want to place that they're real snobby on it, but they're just doing business. Not like Steve Jobs came up like, fucking Android, man. But he was like, yo, this is our product. We have an awesome team. We run things the way that we run things. Probably some people on acid too. You never, man, you know it is. You know it is. Just time. That was a small hit. But anyways, what I was getting in the psychedelic space, in the mind space, in your space, in the space that we inhibit, an example that I had was the trail off of that is our mind and how we are, our body, our environment, our ideas, and how the algorithms that make those ideas come into play at certain incidences in our life is all who I'm comparing it to the Apple, to a OS environment, an operating system. Like our operating system is our field of ideas, our programs, our habits, the way we look at life, the way we eat. All of those things are entrapped in our OS, in our environment. Now, how does OS change? How does it grow? You get downloads, a team works on it, and you download new things to that environment so that now it can run more efficiently, fix some bugs that was probably causing some software not to run smoothly, or even new features like, oh wow, look at this. Now you can I was thinking the keyboard where you could swipe and connect all the letters and stuff. Like on Android, when they came out with that feature, blah, 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 blah. Or even when they added the flashlight, you ain't always be able to swipe down and press to turn your phone into a literal flashlight. You had to always act like you was taking a video or a phone or something. Just tie. But what happened? So the continue. So that's us. That's look at that as you. Look at that as you. Just tie as us. You being an operating system, and the way you upgrade is through having new ideas, new habits, new ways that you do things, based off of how you used to do things, but just a continuous build up. Now, this is where it comes in. This is where the slice and dice come in. You can jailbreak an iPhone. You can jailbreak an iPhone, and jailbreaking is close to rooting. I even think it's better because if you get a jailbroken iPhone or jailbroken Apple device, you can then find this bootleg um, app store where they have all the same apps there, but you can get them for free and upload them to your device. And as well as change the settings around where you can then download programs that other people made in order to interact with your device, like change the keyboard around and the lighting and a lot of other fancy things. I can't really remember all of them. Like with tethering, get free tethering, and just personalize the device so that it obeys your will, your comfortability, so that you are more comfortable working with it. Like, I don't want to spend all this money on apps. Or why can't I do what they do in the Android when they just swipe to connect all the letters to do one word instead of going doot 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 doot. There's like that. If you had a jailbroken iPhone back in the past, you been was able to do that. But now Apple trying to come out and say, man, yeah, new thing. You know, Android had a long time ago, and the jailbreakers jailbroken, blah 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 blah. But this whole tale is entrapped in an idea that don't let anybody, anyone, try to jailbreak you. It seems as though people are wish that you don't upgrade your software, upgrade your program, update your new ideas and habits. And with the magic mushrooms, the DET, peyote, whatever it is, your choice, whatever you are on your spiritual journey, on your Thai journey, on your Thai journey, Ty Ernie. You're Ty Ernie. You start coming across new ideas, new things, and you'll start seeing, like, say after a trip or something, you be like, man, look at all these programs. I'm upgraded. You start running your ideas more efficiently. Like I programs you already had in you. But now that your OS is upgraded, is able to run it more fluently and fix the bugs so that the interaction between the two is a lot more fluid. So it seems as though to protect yourself from yourself at the end of the game, big jokey joke, to protect yourself from others and protect yourself from yourself. Stay it seems though people want to don't let people jailbreak you, don't let people jailbreak you, and what that means is that you have to continuously upgrade your environment, upgrade your OS, stay updating, because the only way to update to jailbreak an iPhone or an Apple device is if you have not updated it for a long period. Remember the time I had to wait like 5 months, 6 months without updating until the hackers came out with a jailbreak that was available for that software, like down to the like it would say 10.3.1, like down to the one. If Apple upgraded it to 2 or 3, gotta wait a couple weeks or a couple months for the decoders to come up with another jailbreak for it. So it seems like that's what people are always trying to do: jailbreak your shit so that they can run your programs and interact with you in a way that is comfortable to them, which makes perfect sense. That's why some people, when Windows 10 came along, they was like, I'm gonna stick to Windows 7. Or and that case always pops up. But I but work was put into actually updating the system and Mac OS and everything. Work, paying attention to certain ideas or paying attention to certain coding that was probably interacting with this code wrong, and they like, oh wow, now we can obviously see it now that we made it exist. Now let's go back and change some, let's go into it and change some things around. And that's, let's not change one thing, right? Let's change a bunch of things around until we can honor it as a full update, so that when this OS environment gets this update from this hyperspace and thrown in there, it can feel as though it's different, because it feels as though it's different, because it is different. And that's how it is after psychedelic, after these mind journey trips, dealing with these sacred plant medicines. You get downloads of information that sometimes you're not even able to comprehend, or that you didn't even know was downloaded. Like, when you don't know all the stuff that I remember. I was trying to give an example of the phone when you updated and stuff. How I didn't know everything that was in there, but once I start working with it, I'm like, oh yeah, this is here. And then you found out, wow, this is only here because I updated. It wasn't in the past one. So the ones that wants to have that are upset at me because they're not able to run the. Wait, let me finish this. They're not able to run. Let me finish this. They're not able to run the I. So the people that get upset at you because they're not able to control your ideas and run the idea programs that they're used to running, they they want to jailbreak you. So they'll wait for months and months and try to not let you get updated until the coders come up, or until them come up with a proper jailbreak that is going to break you and make you feel like you're in jail. You don't get it. Just tie, just tie, just tie. Just think about those things. Just think about those things, guys. And don't stress too much about it either. Don't stress too much and saying, oh man, well, now I gotta straight away, just flow. Just, I'm flowing, I'm flowing. And as long as I'm flowing, that means I'm going somewhere. I see the rainbow and I'm trying to sail underneath. I'm like, all right, man, we're going somewhere. Something like that. Just stop. But that's what I got. This was just a quick 10, 9-minute video. But I love you guys. Just tie. Do what you do, man. Stay strong. Beat your heart. Do what you gotta do to keep your pace. Keep your pace. Keep up with your pace. Set the pace. Set the pace, and then once you set the pace, see that as a ghost rider, and be like, "Oh wow, I see what I did before. Now let's do better. Let's do more. Let's set a different pace. Don't get settled in one thing." Last thing I gotta say, my daughter is. I asked her what she want to be when she grow up. She randomly said a teacher. I found that cool. And then I brought up, what else would you want to be? What else would you want to be? And then she asked me. I said, well, I want to be a bunch of things right now. I want to be a painter. I want to work with computers. I want to help people, and I'm gonna do all of that, baby. And I said, don't ever be settled on one thing. Because when you grow up, try to be just one thing. You take on that mindset of that one thing from that one observation point, and then you build yourself up from that one observation point, calling yourself this, and then you're this years later. But now you're just this. You just been seeing something from this one perspective all of this time. Just Ty. I'm really out this time. I'm really out this time. I'm really out this time. Join the Side Top Podcast if you want your your voice, your vocal cords, your mind to be on display, and share this video with everyone. Adios.